What's up, guys? It's Patricia from tarantulaheaven.com. We have my G Rosea Miss Spidey back here. She's in her log right now, right at the entrance. She's been there for a few minutes, so I don't know if she's gonna come out, but keep your eye on it as I'm speaking because sometimes she surprises us. Anyway, today I wanted to share a little story about Spidey because I was recently reminded of it as I was looking at her. She now has a kind of like a velvety-ish bald spot on her abdomen, and this is a sign that she may be in premolt. She hasn't eaten in a little bit. She rejected my last meal to her a few weeks ago, so that is certainly can be a sign for her. But it's hard to tell because it's also winter, and she also doesn't eat very much in the winter. So it's been probably 3 years since her last molt, so she's certainly due for one. So I won't be surprised if she's in premolt right now. But she started to have her beautiful, shiny, velvety, baldish spot where her abdomen never gets completely bald, but it does kind of get this sheen to it, and it looks darker, and her colors start to get more dull. And so I wanted to share a little story about her bald spots because I was just reminded of it. So I've seen some tarantula species that when they do go into premolt, there's no hair at all on their abdomen, or they have like one specific spot that is just really bald and at like a completely different color. And that doesn't happen to Spidey. Spidey has always maintained her hair for the most part, but it just gets a different look to it. Or some of the hairs come off and it gets like kind of a velvety texture, more so. And I remember a few years ago, Spidey on Tumblr, on her Tumblr blog, earned the name Harry Potter from one of her followers, and it was so cute because I realized as I had shared a picture that Spidey had actually had a bald spot in a lightning bolt formation, and I don't know how that happens. It doesn't make any sense, but yeah, she had a legitimate like lightning bolt design on her abdomen for many months while she was in premolt. It might have even been close to a year. It was there forever, and then when she molted, it went back to normal, and it was just so strange. I don't know how that happens, possibly coincidentally that's just how the bald spot happened. I rarely see Spidey kick hairs, so I don't think that it was related to her doing it. So it was very interesting. I'm not a Harry Potter fan, but I had kind of wished that I was because I think that somebody who was a fan could have appreciated having a tarantula like that much more than I did. I just thought it was really fascinating and interesting. And so that was actually the first time that I had not seen a bald spot kind of happen where it wasn't a round or oval shape. I don't know what was going on, but it did end when she molted, and her abdomen's been completely fine since then. No weird designs or anything like that, but she's starting to get a little hint of that bald spot coming back, and so I do believe that it's going to keep going like that, and I'm kind of interested to see if another weird pattern shows up. I'm not sure. And it's really interesting how the different tarantula species, their coloration is. Like, for example, Spidey's just very dark, and she does have a little bit of coloration differences on her abdomen. But Blinky, who's like a little beige Arizona blonde, they have a very distinct black spot on their abdomen. And I believe that this is where those special hairs show up. Those special urticating hairs show up. And I don't know if that's something that they're going to, that's going to change once they get older and they actually get more of their real tarantula hairs coming in, because they're still kind of like just have peach fuzz or almost like bald. But it's just very interesting because Spidey's coloration is so different. It's really amazing. I would actually be so curious to know what the bald spot of really colorful tarantulas look like, especially the ones that have like stripes or designs on their hairs, because I think that would be just really fascinating. So yeah, nothing nothing weird is going on so far right now with Spidey's bald spot, but I will be on the lookout for it. I actually really enjoy seeing this bald spot develop because I get to kind of see a little bit through her fur. I get to see more of that like gold sheen that she has underneath the urticating hairs. And so, yeah, it's just an exciting time. Like I said, she hasn't been eating for a while, so maybe I haven't seen any starts to a molting mat or anything like that, but she is certainly moving slower than usual, and so that could be a sign. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy the pictures of Spidey and her lightning bolt. Let me know if you have any experiences like that. I have never heard of anybody talking about a weird bald spot that their tarantula has. So let me know if you guys have also had strange experiences where your tarantula had like a weird design or something weird happen. And it looks like Spidey's not coming out for you guys, so I'm so sorry. Hopefully next video, maybe next week. All right, guys, I will talk to you later for next week's Tarantula Tuesday. Bye.